We've had probably a life-changing experience here, I think, for many of us. And as you're probably aware, we had a set of weather conditions that were, are just beyond anything we've ever encountered before. And under those conditions, numerous fires started and spread at a phenomenal rate. But we specifically were at a small tourist resort called Marysville in the foothills of out of Melbourne, and a town of about 1,500 people. And completely surrounded by a lovely eucalypt forest and a very picturesque and beautiful place normally, with waterfalls and tree ferns and what have you. We were sent in to try and see what we could do, and the fire just came through. And I think, a bomb is probably a good description. We had very, very little time to prepare, and ultimately all we could do was to try and save our own crews on our own fire tankers. Such was the severity of the conditions, and it was just impossible to engage in any active or any type of firefighting at all.
Yeah, John, tell us about those people who were crying out for your help.
Yeah, I think that was probably the worst part. That we knew there was many people in the township and people that needed us, and the conditions were so bad and the situation was so severe that we were unable to provide the assistance that we all would have dearly loved to have been able to provide. And I think that will live with us for the rest of our lives. For those of us that had to endure that.
Yeah, you talk about people banging on the tanker, wanting you to come to homes that they knew people were needed rescuing. How did you feel driving out of that township? I mean, tell me what was going through your mind?
Well, we didn't actually drive out of the township. There was only one option for us, and that was to find refuge at the only safe point in the town, which was the local oval. And like a football ground, not your type of football, our type of football, so an oval grassed area, probably 150 metres long by 50 metres wide, and we had to go into our full emergency entrapment procedures as basically the town just died around us. It was all we could do to save our own lives, and there was nothing that all the resources in the world that were available they wouldn't have made any difference at all. It was an impossible situation. And the whole house, the whole township of Marysville, basically just burned down around us, and we just could do nothing more than sit on the oval and watch it die effectively.
So, John, how do you recover from something like that, knowing that so many people who were pleading for your help, probably perished?
Anna, I wish I knew the answer to that, and I think those that were there all probably feel the same way. It's a horrible feeling of helplessness, and we knew that if we did anything other than what we were doing, we would have died as well, and that's the bottom line, I guess. So yeah, something that we will have to try and come to terms with and live with, I think.